พันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยยาน้ำสมุนไพรผสมเขากวางอ่อนตาทวินบรรเทาอาการปวดเมื่อยช่วยบำรุงร่างกายอ่านคำเตือนในฉลากก่อนใช้ยา
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสวัสดีครับขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมพบกันทุกวันเสาร์ตั้งแต่ 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันทางช่อง 7 HD นะครับที่นี่ครับที่ Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมเรามีการต่อสู้หลายรูปแบบนะครับวันนี้มีทั้งหมด 7 คู่ที่จะขึ้นมาชกบนเวทีนี้ครับมีมวยไทย 3 คู่มวยเอ็กซ์ตรีม 2 คู่และมวย MMA อีก 2 คู่Today we have 7 fights lined up for you. We have 3 Muay Thai bouts, 2 Muay Extreme, and 2 MMA bouts. พูดถึงการต่อสู้หลายรูปแบบนะครับเราก็จะมีทัวร์นาเมนต์นะครับก็เป็น Fairtex Fight Road to One มวยมันพัน Extreme นะครับซึ่งจะเป็นมวย Extreme 3 รุ่นด้วยกันนะครับมีงานแถลงข่าวสัปดาห์ที่แล้วนะครับวันนี้นะครับเรามีภาพมาฝากนะครับจากงานแถลงข่าวนั้นนะครับชมกันดีกว่าครับ
Fairtex Fight Road to One Thailand มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมครับ
Fairtex เป็นแบรนด์ที่ทั่วโลกทุกคนรู้ดังมากสำหรับมวยไทยผมอยากให้คนไทยมีโอกาสขึ้นระดับโลก
เราก็จะจัดด้วยกันทั้งหมด3รุ่นด้วยกันนะครับผมก็จะมีรุ่นอะตอมเวทรุ่น52กิโลกรัมสำหรับผู้หญิงนะครับผมแล้วก็จะมีรุ่น61กิโลกรัมรุ่นสุดท้ายก็คือรุ่น70กิโลกรัมครับทั้งหมดนี้จะเริ่มตั้งแต่วันที่6สิงหาคมเป็นวันแรก
เป็นยังไงครับทัวร์นาเมนต์ของเรานะครับ Fairtex Fight Road to One มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมผู้ชนะในแต่ละรุ่นจะได้สัญญากับทาง One Championship มูลค่า 100,000 เหรียญหรือว่า 3.5 ล้านบาทเลยนะครับเอาละครับสำหรับวันนี้นะครับมี 7 คู่นะครับสำหรับใครที่ต้องการชมเป็นภาษาอังกฤษนะครับเราก็มีภาษาอังกฤษด้วยครับ For those of you who would like to listen to commentary today in English you can do so by changing the language on your remote on channel 7 HD or you can watch on our YouTube channel Fairtex Fight Promotion สำหรับท่านไหนที่ต้องการดูออนไลน์นะครับเราก็มีช่องใน YouTube นะครับ Fairtex Fight Promotion และช่อง tero Digital ส่วนของ Facebook นะครับก็เป็น tero Digital และ Fairtex Fight Promotion เหมือนกันครับแล้วก็มี TikTok อีกด้วยครับ tero Digital เอาและคู่แรกในวันนี้นะครับจะเป็นมวย Extreme พิกัด 55 กิโลนักมวยจากอิหร่านปะทะนักมวยจากประเทศไทยนะครับอย่าพลาดช่วงหน้าครับ
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Air Carrier Copper ดียังไง
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme ทางช่อง 7 AG นะครับ วันนี้มีทั้งหมด 7 คู่โดยที่คู่เอกจะเป็นคู่ที่ 6 นะครับ แต่สำหรับคู่แรกนะครับจะเป็นมวย Extreme. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Esan Zarenfa.
Hello world, welcome to Fairtex Fight Promotion here at Lumpini Stadium every Saturday from 10 to 12 Thai time. Walking into the ring for our first bout, a Muay Extreme contest with Iranian Esan Zarifar, the 30-year-old, standing at 169 centimeters, fight record of 17 bouts, 13 wins, 4 losses. Making his debut here at Lumpini. Myself, Matt Lucas, commentating today's show along with one of the best looking men from the UK, Ali McOney. So Isan just walking into the ring, a little bit of last minute checking before his opponent comes out. Today's show brought to you by Channel 7 HD, Tero Entertainment. They are our official partners in the show. Also sponsored by Youth Sport Gear, Fairtex, Som OT as well. 7 bouts on the card today. Muay Thai, Muay Extreme, and MMA. Let's get this started.
And in the red corner, Phet Mongkol, Phet Palabodi.
And here we go, coming out into the red corner, we've got Phet Mongkol, Phet Balabodi. He's 21 years old, 165 centimeters tall. He's had 50 fights, 47 wins, and only 3 losses. His last 3 fights, he's won all of these bouts on points. He won on points against Tahan Ek, Nayok, Tasala. He won on points against True Noi, Sorsamai, and he won on points against Tongchai Sitnum Muang. He's 9 years younger than his opponent, and he's 4 centimeters shorter than him as well. But he has a lot more experience than Esan, so let's see if he can use it.
So again, just a little bit of last minute prep. There's our professional cutman, Paco, Jean-Michel, a former fighter himself, is applying a little bit of Vaseline to the face of Phet Mongkol as he enters the ring. We turn it over to our MC, Mark Abbott.
การผู้ชมนะครับคู่แรกในวันนี้จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวย Extreme พิกัด 55 กิโล 3 ยก ยกละ 3 นาที The first bout of the day is a Muay Extreme bout at 55 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ The fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 56.3 กิโล สูง 169 weighing in at 56.3 kilograms, standing 169 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน From Iran, this is Esan Zarenfa. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 54.9 กิโล สูง 165weighing in at 54.9 kilograms, standing 165 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is Phet Mongkol, Phet Palabodi. And your referee 10 เอกอนุกุลตามศรีลำ
Here we go with the tail of the tape as Thailand battles Iran. Phet Mongkol, Phet Palabodi versus Esan Zarifar from Iran. So actually looking like just a slight height advantage for the Iranian.
Muay Thai and MMA gloves. Anything can happen.
Yeah, always very exciting to watch these Muay Extreme bouts. Still fall under Muay Thai rules. Obviously, some big differences though with the gloves being much smaller.
And even bigger difference as well, Matt. In the red corner, we've got Pet Monconi's come out in the southpaw stance and Essan's come out orthodox. So something else for these two to battle with, even though they have to fight each other as well.
These southpaw versus orthodox affairs, always interesting, always about positioning. Oh, good short hook there from Pet Moncon, using his experience well.
Oh, good inside low kick as well from Pet Moncon. It's all about footwork when you have a clash of styles. It's trying to get your foot on the outside to expose your strong side against your opponent.
Yeah, that's definitely the typical tactic for southpaw versus orthodox battles. And they lead hand control as well. Sometimes you are able to strike when you're positioned with the lead foot inside, but it does make things traditionally more difficult.
Well, Pet Moncon's tactics so far have just been kick that inside leg of Essan's, and it's working out so far.
Yeah, often you see the southpaw fighters countering, sort of drawing their opponents in.
And that was really clever of Pet Moncon. In that last high kick, he just faked as if he was going to go low and then went high and caught Essan off guard.
Yeah, and Essan is having a hard time catching Pet Moncon.
Needs to be careful here, Essan. He needs to try and close the distance a bit, or just lean back when he can to try and get away from that high kick.
Yeah, a lot of times the southpaw fighters will have a better understanding of rhythm and distance than their orthodox opponents. So you see Essan moving in, but moving in at the same cadence and timing.
Well, Pet Moncon's just baiting him in, going on the back foot, baiting him in, trying to get his timing again.
Yeah, these early attacks will rack up long-term damage as well. Into the clinch, and you can see Pet Moncon just stalling there up against the ropes.
Another inside low kick from Pet Moncon. Haven't seen too much from Essan. I think maybe... Oh, big left hand there from Pet Moncon. That rocks Essan's head back, but he's still with us.
Yeah, won't be able to take many more of those attacks, though, Essan.
Essan trying an inside low kick of his own, followed on by a right hand. Needs to have more of that, the Iranian. Needs to start attacking the leg more of Pet Moncon, take a leaf out of his book.
Yeah, trying for that leg attack, but missing. Just a little too slow, didn't set it up as well. You can see both of them trying to control the air there, control that lead hand space. End of round one. So going into the second round, obviously on my unofficial scorecard, I have Pet Moncon winning that first one. What do you think Essan should be doing here?
I think he needs to be a bit more, I think he needs to go to his left more so that he can create an angle for the right hand. But also I think he needs to start using low kicks as well to get his range, because a couple of times in that round, he threw through a few body kicks and he just missed, and that exposes himself, and you can't have that when you're fighting in Muay Thai and MMA gloves, because you just don't, it's a lot easier to get countered with a punch.
Yeah, the punches do a lot more damage. It's easier to land them as well. You see it in the replay, Essan's head snapping back.
Let's see, maybe Essan needed one round to wake up. Yep. Or maybe Pet Moncon needed one round to get going.
There's our DJ Sanook, always bringing a lot of life and energy to the show. The Fairtex Fight promotion doing big things for the sport. We have the Road to One tournament coming up starting August 6th. Essan looking a little better to start off with, much more aggressive.
Looks like he got woken up a bit in his corner. Nice stern words. Good right hand from Essan.
Oh, boom!
From Pet Moncon right on the bottom, but Essan straight back up.
definitely a deserved count there. Esan looks like he's recovered, but
Is Pet Moncon going to go in for the kill right now?
a beautiful shot there from Pet Moncon. Just showing how dangerous it is to be fighting in these small MMA gloves, especially with solid level strikers such as these two here.
He just turned it. Oh, high kick as well. Another count from the referee. He was so accurate with those high kicks in the first round. And Esan's looking over to his corner here. I think maybe he's had enough, or looks like he might want to fight on.
I think he looking for some much needed advice and looking over it a little bit too much. Pet Moncon right into the fray.
One more count, one more 8 count, and that's it. The referee has to wave it off.
Yeah, and Pet Moncon has plenty of time to...
Oh, there you go. There's a high
there it
kick
is.
again. And the referee's seen enough.
Appropriate stoppage there. And Pet Moncon boasting a bit. Certainly a lot of talent coming in from Thailand. Going over to pay his respects to his Iranian opponent. You know, great sportsmanship shown here out in Thailand. Just checking Isan for any injuries. Here's some of the replays. Isan came out fast and furious. Bang!
Perfectly timed left hand.
Pet Moncon made him pay though.
Yeah, just slipped and just straight away through that left hand. Esan walked right into it. There's the high kick.
Yeah, beautiful kick there. As we were talking about, he was attacking the legs a lot in the first round. Also the leg going right through the guard. The clinch attacks there. And then the final knockdown, bang!
And for Pet Moncon, it was more quality over quantity. He didn't really do too much in that fight, but what he did do, he was accurate and efficient.
Take call. The neck kick there. Ending our first bout very, very early in the second round.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 2, your winner via TKO in the red corner, Pet Moncon, Pet Palabody. สุดยอดนี่แหละครับมวยเอ็กซ์ตรีมนะครับหมัดจะหนักกว่าแล้วก็ตั้งการ์ดยากกว่าด้วยครับเดี๋ยวจะพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่ต่อไปนะครับจะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยนะครับพิกัด56 กิโลอย่าพลาดครับ
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme here at the world famous Lumpini Stadium คู่ต่อไปนะครับจะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยนะครับ The next bout is a Muay Thai bout. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Sarush Akbari.
So walking into the ring now for our second bout of the day, a Muay Thai bout. Sarush Akbari, the 18-year-old standing at 172 centimeters, a fight record of 18 bouts, 12 wins, 6 losses. A lot of Iranian athletes coming to Thailand, performing here regularly at Lumpini as well. Good to see countries from around the world participating in the sport. Muay Thai and other combat sports definitely going international. Of course, we have shows like One Championship, the Fairtex Fight promotion as well. The sport just growing by leaps and bounds. The introduction of female fighters to Lumpini, also to other stadiums around the country. We have a very interesting 52-kilo tournament coming up for the women starting August 6th, the Road to One. We'll turn it over to Mark Abbott, our handsome MC.
And in the red corner รักดินแดงทีเด็ด99
And here we go, coming out to the red corner, we've got Rak Ding Deng Tidet Gao Gao. So the 17-year-old is 175 centimeters tall. He has a record of 43 fights, 30 wins, 10 losses and 3 draws. Trains at one of the, in my opinion, one of the most stacked gyms at the moment in Thailand, in Bangkok, Tidet Gao Gao. It has household names such as Lamnamoon Lek, who just recently won an award for like Best Fighter of the Year. Superbank as well, Master of the Sweeps, very decorated champion as well. Also Super Bowl, Tidet Gao Gao. That gym yesterday, wow, those boys train really hard. About 3.5 hours, I think it was, and the clinching was on point with great tutelage from all the coaches. They don't leave a stone unturned at that gym. Everybody's very nitpicky, always correcting your technique. And especially the boss of the gym that runs it, he was really involved in training, like giving everybody tips, even the foreigners that were there, helping them with their like understanding of Muay Thai. So let's see what Rak Ding Deng can do in this bout.
He had the infamous character in the Muay Thai scene at the moment.
ท่านผู้ชมครับคู่นี้จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 56 กิโล 3 ยกละ 3 นาที This is a Muay Thai bout at 56 kilograms scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds นักมวยในมุมดำ The fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 56 กิโล สูง 172 weighing in at 56 kilograms standing 172 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน From Iran, this is Sarush Akbari, Top Flight Muay Thai. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 55.3 กิโล สูง 175 weighing in at 55.3 kilograms standing 175 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทยFrom Thailand, this is Rak Ding Deng Tidet Gao Gao. And your referee, Nai Thilawood Silakon.
The tail of the tape for this 56-kilo Muay Thai bout, Rak Ding Deng versus Sarush Akbari from Iran.
So we got Muay Thai in traditional boxing gloves right now.
They're 10-ounce boxing gloves, I believe. Fairtex providing the gloves here, of course, for the Triumph show. Oh, big hands coming in from the Iranian.
Both these two in the orthodox stance. Good, another good left hook there from Sarush. Rak Ding Deng needs to good left kick from Rak Ding Deng, but big left body kick back from Sarush.
Really winging out these attacks here, Sarush. Into the clinch.
Rakting Deng has a 3 centimeter height advantage. Let's see if he can use that to his advantage in this fight. Another right hand and big left kick from Sarouche.
Good job pressing the face there of Sarouche. Rakting Deng. Ding Deng, one of the areas in Bangkok Rock meaning love. So obviously he loves the area.
And Ding Deng's not far from his gym too.
T-Dead 99.
Whoa, big right hand there from Sarouche.
Oh.
And the referee giving a count here.
I think that might be it. Can Rakting Deng fall back in love with fighting?
Let's see if Rakting Deng can hold on. We've still got just under 2 minutes to go in this first round.
Ooh.
Big left kick again from Sarouche. Sarouche putting on the pressure now.
Yeah, he's throwing all of his body weight into these attacks, Sarouche. Very explosive, the Iranian.
And trying to use a short elbow in the clinch there, Sarouche. Good knee from Sarouche. Rakting Deng trying to hold on, trying to use the long guard in the clinch. Good short uppercut in the clinch. And the referee giving Rakting Deng another count. And he's very wobbly on his feet right here.
Yeah, that boy is love drunk.
That's it. Wow, very, very good. Very impressive performance there from the Iranian fighter, Sarouche in the blue corner. Very explosive start too, and it paid off. Completely caught Rakting Deng by surprise. We'll see on the replay some of Sarouche's handiwork in a minute. But Rakting Deng's okay, he's up on his feet. He's all right, he's all good.
So the replays here, we'll see that very cheeky but very accurate short uppercut. There's that first knockdown. Caught the leg, banged in that cross.
Surprised really. I didn't think Sarouche would have that much of a strong start, and it definitely paid off as well.
I think some of the unorthodox attacks just had Rakting Deng caught by surprise.
Never seen that before. Somebody get knocked out or get knocked down in the clinch with an uppercut. That's definitely a first for me, and I bet probably a first for Rakting Deng as well.
Yeah, the uppercut definitely an underutilized attack by the Thai athletes. Obviously, you can see how effective it is. Sarouche just pulling back on the uppercut as well to make space for it. Almost similar to an elbow.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round number 1, we have a winner by TKO. In the black corner, Sarouche Akbari, Top Fight Muay Thai.
Know that they fly, know that they ride or die.
Wow, 2 fights, 2 TKOs. After the break, we'll be back with a female Muay Thai fighter, a fighter from Iran and a fighter from Thailand. เดี๋ยวพักกันสักครู่นะครับกลับมากับมวยไทยนะครับเป็นคู่มวยหญิงนะครับนักมวยจากประเทศอิหร่านและนักมวยจากประเทศไทยครับอย่าพลาด
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extremeสนับสนุนโดยซื้อรถมือ2คลิก Cars 24มีรถให้เลือกกว่า1,000 คัน
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมผ่านไปแล้ว2คู่นะครับน็อกทั้ง2นะครับคู่ที่3จะเป็นคู่มวยยิงนะครับมวยไทยพิกัด51กิโล Two fights down, both TKO victories. The third fight is a female Muay Thai bout at 51 kilograms. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Mahadesa Moradi.
Another Iranian athlete walking to the ring now, Mahadesa Moradi, the 26-year-old, standing at 156 centimeters. 4 bouts to her record, 3 wins, 1 loss. Her last bout here at Lumpini, a points win over La Ong Dao So Nagalang. So, active fighter at Lumpini, training regularly out of the Fairtex Fight Training Center in Pattaya, Thailand. The female athletes now going through the ropes. We turn it over to Mark Abbott.
Red corner ปรังทิพย์สอเตาเหล็ก
Okay, and here we go. Our fighter in the red corner, Brang Tip Saw Taolek. Brow Tip is 15 years old, 160 centimeters tall. She's had 15 fights, 9 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. In her last 3 fights, she won by KO against Hong Fa Noi, Pet Naka, and she won on points against Chok Kiao, Cho Chai Wat. And then her last fight, she won on points as well against Nampung Saw Pradit. Well, Brang Tip definitely does have a slight height advantage over Mahadesa today, and she is considerably younger than her, but Mahadesa's last fight, she was the smaller fighter and she was able to overpower her opponent. She's got a very aggressive style and really impressed me in her last bout. I haven't seen Brang Tip fight before, but hopefully she can bring something today to and they pretty much win most of their fights in the clinch. Both these fighters, here we go in the clinch straight away. Good knees coming from Mahadesa. Brang Tip just before that exchange landing some very good body kicks. Swing and a miss from Mahadesa. Both fights exchanging body kicks. Mahadesa just pushing the pressure, getting very aggressive at the beginning of this round, just like she did in her last fight here. Out Rak Ding Dang. I mean, unorthodox, and the Thais aren't new. They just
Just trying to wear Prang Tip down with her activity. Not the most powerful of shots coming in from Mohadessa, but very, very active all the time.
There you go, end of round number one. Good start to round one in our first female bout tonight. Prang Tip definitely had the timing and more powerful body kicks. Mohadessa, though, just stepped, was just go, 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 go throughout the round. Very aggressive, threw a variety of shots, strong punches, came back with her own body kicks. Even was quite active in the clinch too. Dropped Prang Tip as well with a right hand, but it wasn't ruled a count. However, Prang Tip landed some very good, well-timed teeps. And she wasn't too bad in the clinch too. I think just like a lot of traditional Muay Thai fighters, she probably needed at least one round to get warmed up, get ready. Let's see what's in store for us in round number two. How would you have scored that round? Which way would you have gone? Quite a difficult one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's difficult. You know, one of the things that you need to realize is it's a different job commentating than it is judging. Obviously, we're unofficial judges. We're watching the action, but we're also commentating at the same time. We're looking at different things all the time. So it can be hard sometimes to really notice some of the small things that impact the fight. I definitely think Prang Tip had the advantage in the power department. Landed more significant shots for me, but Mohadessa definitely had the volume department sealed.
Well, Mohadessa training out of Fairtex Training Center in Pattaya with the likes of Samila Sundell, who's a young rising star, one championship fighter as well, along also with current ties as well, like Ferrari Fairtex, so she's got a wealth of experience. The Fairtex Training Center, it's an outstanding facility, and they've got outstanding trainers as well. Here we go, round number two underway.
Prang Tip just waiting her way in. Nice left kick from her. I think she needs to keep Mohadessa at range.
But Mohadessa needs to do this, fight in a phone booth, get up close and personal, and make it a really difficult fight for Prang Tip.
And not all these knees are super powerful again, but they are scoring. Ooh, beautiful left body kick there from Prang Tip.
And that's what Brunton needs to do, wait for Mardessa to come in. Kind of what, in our first bout, Pet Kong did, just waited for Esan to come forward, and just perfectly timed his body kicks. And then the high kicks as well, the high kicks followed.
I would say that Mohadessa is doing a better job varying her cadence and rhythm on moving in. She's a lot more erratic and varied with her pacing.
But she's very active and she's very good at coming forward and throwing some strong punches too. And Prangtip needs to be careful. She needs to keep her hands up and needs to be aware of those, because otherwise it's otherwise they're gonna like cause a lot of damage and effect. Good knees coming in from Mohadessa.
Yeah, I think they're starting to weather Prangtip now.
Let's see, Mohadessa's just front foot fighter. Go, go, go. Big knees coming in from Mohadessa. She's got a good lock in the clinch as well. She's knocking. Oh, she
knocked down. I think it might have been an elbow.
That's what it looked like.
Oh.
We'll have to see on the replay. And Prangtip is out. She is out. Wow. 3 fights tonight. All of them have been stoppages so far. This is brilliant.
Yeah, Mohadessa going over, paying her respects. Again, great sportsmanship between the athletes. We'll get to see it in the replay here. There's that beautiful left body kick to start things off.
I think you're right. It was a short elbow. I think it was just an upward elbow in the clinch.
Some of these flailing punches here from Mohadessa, knocking the head back of Prangtip.
Should see it soon.
Might have been one of those knees as well.
Definitely, I think the knees definitely contributed to it. Yeah, there you go. It was a short elbow. Just on the inside.
Yeah, short elbow, then muscle down to the ground. Just overwhelmed really by the volume from Mohadessa.
Ladies and gentlemen, halfway through round number 2, we have a winner via TKO in the black corner, Mohadessa Moradi.
What you gonna do when the rain is coming down? Nothing more to do when there's no one else around.
Wow, our female fighters showing some real strength and technique there. เดี๋ยวคู่หน้านะครับจะชกในกติกา MMA. The next bout of the day will be an MMA bout at featherweight. Don't miss it. See you after the break.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme
All you gotta do is to bring it to the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme ทางช่อง 7 HD ครับ ผ่านไปแล้ว 3 คู่นะครับ ทั้ง 3 คู่มีน็อกนะครับ คู่ที่ 4 ก็จะเป็น MMA รุ่น Featherweight. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Reza Abbasi.
So our fourth Iranian athlete coming into the ring now. Reza Absai, the 27-year-old, standing at 178 centimeters, 2 bouts to his record, 1 win, 1 loss, training of Elite Fight Club in Bangkok, right off of Sukhumvit towards the center of the city. This one an MMA bout. Today's show brought to you by Tero Entertainment and Channel 7. They are our official partners, of course sponsored as well by Youth Sport Gear. They make their apparel, Sam OT, and of course Fairtex. I am Matt Lucas commentating ringside with one of the best looking men from the UK, Ali McOney. Yeah, a face built for the stage and a voice fit for radio.
And in the red corner, Chachawan Sankakun.
And here we go, coming out into the red corner, we've got Chachawan Sankakun. He is 35 years old and he's also 168 centimeters tall. He's had 7 fights, 4 wins and 3 losses. Training out of Cheeks Thai boxing gym. So it's great to see that the Thais are now transitioning over to MMA. I mean, Thais are normally known, the reason why I came to Thailand was for Muay Thai. It's their national sport. And also some Thais have had a lot of success in boxing as well as in kickboxing as well in K1. But it's great that promotions like Fairtex are doing MMA bouts now and that Thais are trying to learn the ground game and combining it with probably a century's worth of striking, maybe even longer than that. They've been fighting all their lives. You know, a lot of Thai boys have had a Muay Thai bout. Let's see what Chachawan can do today in his 8th MMA fight.
ท่านผู้ชมนะครับอย่าลืมว่าวันนี้เรามีทั้งหมด7คู่ที่จะขึ้นมาชกบนเวทีนี้โดยที่คู่เอกจะเป็นคู่ที่6คู่เอกจบแล้วนะครับอย่าไปไหนนะครับเพราะว่ายังมีเหลืออีก1คู่ที่จะเป็น MMA พูดถึง MMA นะครับนักมวยที่ยืนอยู่บนเวทีกับผมจะชกกันในรูปแบบ MMA รุ่น Featherweight 3 ยกละ5 นาที This is an MMA bout at Featherweight scheduled for 3 5-minute roundsนักมวยในมุมดำ The fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 69.7 กิโลสูง 178 weighing in at 69.7 kilograms standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน From Iran this is Reza Abasi แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 70.3 กิโลสูง 178 weighing in at 70.3 kilograms standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand this is Chachawan Sankakun and your referee Tommy Hayden
Here we go with the tail of the tape. Chachawan Sankakun versus Reza Abasi. So Thailand versus Iran. There's our professional MMA referee, Tommy, former fighter himself. And as you said, a lot of Thai fighters transitioning into MMA. There's athletes like Stamp Fairtex Y2K as well. Usually you see some very, very high level striking with the Thai athletes.
And again, we've got another big high kick there from Reza to start this first round.
Yeah, another Southpaw versus Orthodox affair.
Reza with a quick left hand. Sorry, Chachawan with a quick left hand. Oh, good left hand there from Chachawan, and he's got double underhooks here. Reza just wrapping him up there. Big knee from Reza in the clinch.
It was a good sprawl, though, from Chachawan. We've seen other Thai athletes, when a takedown comes in, they get a bit flustered, a little not used to it.
Oh, big right hand there from Reza. Chachawan's front foot is turning in a little bit. Looks like he's done quite a bit of Western boxing. And his stance isn't as square, so it's a little bit harder for Reza to try and get a takedown. Swing and a miss from Chachawan.
Reza still wading into battle here. Nice head kick from him.
Chachawan swinging with a big left hand there.
They're getting into a bit of a dogfight here. These small gloves can do a lot of damage.
Chachawan switching stances, but good takedown right there from Reza. And he's straight away, he's in half guard. It looks like he's in full mount as well.
Oh, in full mount. You can see Chachawan pulling him down. Needs to protect himself here. Very, very vulnerable. Going for an armbar. It's going to be very, very difficult for Chachawan to get out from here.
He's just got to...
Yeah, he's really sinking it in. Lock both of the legs.
And all Reza needs to do, there you go, there's the armbar, there's the tap straight away. Wow, there you go, another stoppage in the first round today.
Yeah, very, very quick, but very, very exciting show so far. Reza looking very, very happy with his work. Just sunk in that armbar almost immediately. Got the takedown very fast. Wasted no time in sinking in that strong.
And there was no way Chachawan was going to get out of that armbar.
Yeah, he had both legs locked in, full extension on the arm. You can see Chachawan trying to defend it in the replays, but
it was very back and forth on the feet when they were striking. They both had their moments. Reza with the high kicks and Chachawan with some heavy hands. But then it was literally just one mistake from Chachawan where he got taken down, and Reza just transitioned really quickly into full mount and just sunk that, just got the armbar straight away. It's really hard to escape those armbars as well.
Yeah, you see him pulling the arm. Chachawan trying to protect it. Reza locks in the legs and then pulls back, able to isolate the arm, and that was it. Yeah, great positioning there from Reza.
Yeah, Chachawan had no chance getting out of that armbar. And we'll go over to Mark Abbott for the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the first 2 minutes of round number 1, we have a winner via armbar submission. In the black corner, Reza Abbasi.
But I found the list. Haven't let my soul speak in a second. Ooh, that sound was missed. The naysayers God to me. Who allowed him in? How was I backtracking and doubting this?
Wow, what an amazing performance. Just a reminder, everyone, Fairtex Fight Muay Pan Extreme is the first show to host MMA here at the world-famous Lumpini Stadium. We also have female fighters fighting here, as you saw earlier on the card, really making waves at Fairtex Fight Muay Pan Extreme. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. The next fight will be a Muay Extreme bout. A fighter from the Czech Republic and a fighter from Thailand. เดี๋ยวพักกันสักครู่นะครับ กลับมากับ Muay Extreme พิกัด 70 กิโลครับ
I'm working so I never see a drought again.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยยาแคปซูลกระชายดำขาวละออมีส่วนประกอบของตัวยากระชายดำตัวยาโดดไม่รู้ล้มและตัวยาม้ากระทืบโรง
Haven't met my expectations, but I've already won. Already officially started. I'm working so hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมที่นี่เราจะมีการต่อสู้หลายรูปแบบนะครับเรามีมวยไทยมวยเอ็กซ์ตรีมซึ่งก็คือมวยไทยแต่ใส่นวมเล็กนะครับใส่นวม MMA แล้วก็มีมวย MMA อีกด้วยนะครับที่เหลือนะครับเราเหลือ3คู่ในวันนี้นะครับมีทั้ง3รูปแบบนะครับมีมวยไทยมวยเอ็กซ์ตรีมและมีมวย MMA ซึ่งต้องจำไว้นะครับว่าสำหรับทัวร์นาเมนต์ที่เริ่มเดือนหน้านะครับวันที่6สิงหาคมนะครับเป็นมวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมนะครับของ Road to One Championship Fairtex Fight Road to One มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมก็จะเป็นมวยเอ็กซ์ตรีมนะครับ3รุ่นด้วยกันนะครับโดยที่ผู้ชนะในแต่ละรุ่นจะได้เงินรางวัลนะครับก็เป็นสัญญากับทาง One Championship มูลค่า 100,000 เหรียญหรือว่า 3.5 ล้านบาทนะครับต่อคนนะครับเอาละครับสำหรับคู่ต่อไปก็จะเป็นมวยเอ็กซ์ตรีมThe next bout of the day is a Muay Extreme bout, which is Muay Thai but in MMA gloves. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Andy Snoopy.
Here we go into our next bout. There's Andy Snoopy Savosky from the Czech Republic. Snoopy being his nickname. The Czech fighter, 21 years old, stands at 183 centimeters, 15 bouts to his record, 11 wins, 4 losses. Fought here at Lumpini a number of times. Also participated in the IFMA Games about 3 years ago now. Training out the Fairtex Training Center in Patia. Fought over in the Czech Republic quite a number of times. Eastern Europe is one of his trainers, Vladimir. Very, very accomplished. Fought Yatsen-Clyde quite some time ago. Good style, good weapons to him. We'll see how he does today.
And in the red corner, บังรองลูกพ่อพญาเสือ
And in the right corner, we've got Bangron Lukpo Payasur. He is 19 years old, 174 centimeters tall. He's had 82 professional bouts, 62 wins, 19 losses, and 1 draw. In his last 3 fights, he won on points against Alisagar Family Muay Thai. He won by KO against Omar Sangmorakot. And in his last contest, he won by KO against War Awut Sit So An. So the last 2 fights, one by KO. We've had this is our 5th fight tonight. Our last 4 have ended in stoppages. Let's see if this one's one of the same. Maybe one of these boxers can add a stoppage to their record. So also, Bangron is 9 centimeters smaller than Andy Snoopy, and he's also 2 years younger than him as well. Let's see if he can use his experience to hand.
I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pun?
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is a Muay Extreme bout at 70 kilograms, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. คู่นี้นะครับจะชกกันในรูปแบบมวย Extreme พิกัด 70 กิโล 3 ยกละ 3 นาที นักมวยในมุมดำ The fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 70 กิโล สูง 183 weighing in at 70 kilograms, standing 183 centimeters tall มาจากสาธารณรัฐเช็ก from the Czech Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Andy Snoopy. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 69.5 กิโลสูง 178 weighing in at 69.5 kilograms standing 178 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is บังรอนลูกพ่อพญาเสือ and your referee นายบุญพาปรากฏผล
Here we go with the tail of the tape. Thailand versus the Czech Republic. Banglang Luke Paul Payasua versus Andy Snoopy Savosky. So noticeable height advantage for Andy. Training again out of the Fairtex Training Center in Pattaya, Thailand. A great facility, of course. Some real stars of the sport training out there. Open to people from around the world now. Here we go into the first round. Getting the action underway fast.
Good takedown from Andy. Never seen him fight before, but from what I've seen from a lot of Czech fighters, they're very heavy-handed and they've got a good kickboxing background as well in Czech Republic.
Yeah, Andy always very, very active. Has a lot of volume. Not always the most powerful of athletes, but definitely does a lot of volume. Has good attacks, good form and technique. Nice evasion there from Andy.
But as we quickly learn with our first bout, these MMA gloves in Muay Thai are unforgiving.
Yeah, Andy catching the kick there, needs to step out slightly. Otherwise, he's taking the full brunt of the attack. Looking to eat the leg kick and return with the hands.
Good right body kick there from Bang Ron. It just seems that most of the Thais are doing the exact same tactic today. They're all of them have been on the back foot, waiting for their opponents to come in, getting their timing right. But whereas their opponents are just coming on the front foot and coming forward and walking into their attacks.
Yeah, and we've seen how well that's done for a lot of the athletes as well. About 4 or 5 of them taking the...
Oh, good right hand there from Andy.
Yeah, it looks like complaining about a low blow there. Not exactly sure what happened.
Good sportsmanship though.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, cracking kicks here from Bang Long.
Bang Rong coming to life here with the body kicks. Into the clinch we go. Big swinging knee from Bang Rong. Bang Rong with a good lock. Did very well in that exchange. Another big cracking right body kick from Bang Rong.
Yeah, Andy soaking up these kicks, trying to land his hands. He knows just how dangerous these small MMA gloves can be.
But Bang Rong's doing a really good job on the back foot. Just letting Andy come to him and not too much going on in that clinch exchange. Less than a minute to go in this first round.
Yeah, an action-packed round already. Good clash of styles.
The crowd are absolutely loving these body kicks on Bang Rong.
Oh, good evasion there from Andy. Able to read the kick and come back with the hands.
Inside low kick from Bang Rong. Changing things up. Bang Rong with a slight feint here. Another big right body kick from Bang Rong. Andy needs to be a bit more active here. Oh, he's getting a bit distracted with the projectors on his hand, on his arm. Good sweep there from Andy.
End of round 1.
Again, I wouldn't want to be a judge today. I am split between who took that first round, but it was very action-packed, and like you said earlier on, clash of styles between the two fighters.
Here's some of the replays. Andy with 2 successful sweeps, I believe, in that first round.
Yeah, he had one at the start and one at the end.
Yeah, the Czech fighter soaked up a lot of damage with these body kicks, though.
No, you can't have that. In his corner right now, looks like his cornerman's saying to him, you need to come forward and low kick more. Probably probably quite a good tactic, really, just to close the range. Low kicks are a really good range finder, and it looks like Andy's got good boxing as well. So if he can put both of them together, probably cause a lot more problems for Bang Rong. Okay, round 2 coming up.
Yeah, a good matchup so far. Will we see this one go the distance? We've had a series of knockouts today.
Yeah, we've been spoiled today with the knockouts. Good low kick there for Andy to start this round, and flurry of punches to follow.
Yeah, you might have heard your advice, Andy. Coming in fast, using more hands, landed the leg kick.
He's been consecutive so far in this round, that right hand. Good right body kick again from Bang Rong, picking up where he left off in the first round. Another left kick from Bang Rong.
A little bit of a cheeky holding on the ropes there, and the referee catching it.
Andy edging forward, Bang Rong edging back, using the ring as his friend.
Oh, again, a cracking kick there from Bang Rong.
But Bang Rong needs to be careful, because Andy does keep catching these though. Or maybe Andy needs to be careful and stop catching them and start blocking them, because there's only so many you can take to the ribs.
Yeah, I think we will see some bruising on the ribs of Andy. He's not stepping out. Nice counters there from Andy.
I want to see more from that from Andy. He's much better with the punches and the low kicks. Low kick from Bang Rong, but good well-timed counter punch from Andy.
Yeah, very nice clash of styles so far.
Right body kick again from Bang Rong. Bang Rong's been very accurate with his body kicks tonight, as it was true this morning.
Jumping in with the elbow there, Andy. Just getting a little too close, so Bang Rong able to lean back, stall the action. Andy blocking the kick, still slapping with power though.
Andy coming forward with the elbow attempt, but Bang Rong just ducking out the way. Big knee from Bang Rong, good lock to end that clinch exchange.
Yeah, definitely, Bang Rong definitely doesn't like being so close to Andy. Usually stalling in the clinch exchanges.
Andy with a good stiff jab. He needs to see more of this from Andy, he needs to let his hands go. Especially more extreme, the MMA gloves in Muay Thai. Lots of opportunities to cause knockouts and knockdowns.
And just getting caught up in the ropes there. Jumping knee there from Andy.
It's a quick left body kick from Bang Rong. We haven't seen too much of the left body kick in this round.
Ooh, there's a left body kick though from Andy.
Leg from Andy, still trying to edge Bang Rong. Good short uppercut from Andy, but missing the mark. So these two need to be a bit more active in this round. 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, again, that same clinch position between the two. Andy just coming in a little too close.
And finishing the round with another sweep. There you go, end of round number 2. I mean, on my unofficial scorecard, I think Bang Rong is probably edging this fight just because of the body kicks that he's been landing. They've shown quite a bit of reddening, quite a bit of damage on the rib cage of Andy, both on his left and right side. But Andy did have some good moments though. Again, like he ended the round with a well-timed takedown. Started the round really well as well with some good punches. He came forward really well with classic basic 1-2. And we see there on the replay landed a good left body kick as well.
Having seen Andy fight here quite a few times, I believe this might be his 4th bout here at Lumpini. He's definitely progressing, doing more damage, getting more of that ring experience.
But he really needs to go, I think, in round number 3. Bang Rong is edging it, in my opinion, on my unofficial scorecard. Here we go, round number 3. Bang Rong starting again with a strong right body kick. Andy edge hold. That's better from Andy. We need to see these low kicks. So it makes Bangron reluctant to throw body kicks.
There's that leg kick. Just glancing.
Walks straight into a big right body kick from Bangron. So all Andy really needs to do is just come forward with some punches and just land big low kicks. They're working for him.
Yeah, soaking in another left body kick.
Bangron's timing has been impeccable in this fight this morning. He's done really, really well to time his body kicks. Good.
Rushing in there.
Oh, big body kick there from Bangron and Andy wincing there. It
looks like he kicked his hand.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he'd like broken a hand, his hand there. Didn't look at hit the midsection.
Something happened there.
He's taking an 8 count. Now he's really got to go for broke. He's really got to try and finish strong. Bangron is going to go in for the kill.
It's looking like Andy might still be hurt somehow. Definitely hesitant.
And the crowd are egging Bangron on to finish Andy, to keep pressing forward.
Yeah, Andy very, very defensive. Can he turn this around somehow?
He's just trying to recover slightly and probably just time one counter punch, time one perfect shot to spin this fight right back in his favor.
And now Andy much more aggressive, but is it too little too late? He's only got a minute to go here. The knockdown definitely not doing well for him.
Is this fight going to go the distance? If so, it's the first fight so far on this card that has gone the distance today. Both these two trying to time their next attack. Big left kick again from Bangron. Moving away, making it more difficult for Andy to plan his next attack. Bangron doing so well. Done really a good job today with the ring craftsmanship. Good flurry from Andy.
You can see some of that reddening on the ribs of Andy.
Strong right knee in the clinch from Bangron to end that clinch exchange. We've got 30 seconds left.
Yeah, the Czech fighter trying to finish this bout strong, but he's going to need to finish it out with a blast.
He's going to need a punch from the gods, and looks like he's trying to fight one right there.
Bangron backing away.
Spinning back kick from Andy.
Landed, but not enough power.
Threw it apprehensively.
Last few seconds, Andy needs to throw something desperate here.
Bangron just needs to hang on. Another big right kick from Bangron. There you have it, end of the third and final round of bout number 5 tonight. First fight that went the distance today. It was very back and forth from both fighters, real clash of styles. You had Andy with the well-timed catching the body kicks and sweeping Bangron a couple of times in the fight. But Bangron with those body kicks, they were just accurate, they were precise, and they were just powerful.
Oh, it looked like a body shot there. Just shutting down Andy for just a moment. It looks like it glanced the liver.
Just clipped him.
Yeah, clipped him right in the body. You know, Andy did a good job recovering.
Those are always the worst body shots, the ones that just clip like your abdomen when they go right across, the quick, sharp ones. See on the replay here some of Bangron's handiwork. Andy as well with the strong punches. And there's the spinning back kick. Andy threw half-heartedly. And we will go to Mark Abbott for the official decision.
ท่านผู้ชมครับครบทั้ง3ยกเรามาดูกันที่คะแนนดีกว่า After 3 rounds we go to the judges scorecards 29-27 29-27 and 29-27 29-27 29-27 และ 29-27 for the winner in the red corner บังรอลูกพ่อพญาเสือ
Can't be stopped now, can't stop. I can't be stopped now, can't stop. You can try, but I won't stop.
Wow what a fantastic fight ท่านผู้ชมนะครับพักกันสักครู่กลับมากับคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้นะครับจะเป็นมวยไทยพิกัด58 กิโลแต่อย่าลืมนะครับว่าคู่เอกจบแล้วนะครับเรายังเหลืออยู่นะครับอีก1คู่จะเป็นมวย MMA Ladies and gentlemen we're going to take a quick break we'll be back with our main event, a Muay Thai bout at 58 kilograms. But after that's done, don't go anywhere because on our last fight, after that, we will have an MMA bout. Don't go anywhere.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme สนับสนุนโดย Air Carrier Copper ทนคุ้มรับประกันสูงสุด 10 ปี
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme ทางช่อง 7 HD ครับสำหรับใครที่เพิ่งมานะครับคุณมาทันคู่เอกของเราในวันนี้นะครับ For those of you just joining us, you are in time for our main event, a Muay Thai bout at 58 kilograms จะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 58 กิโล Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner พันศักดิ์ วอวันทวี
Our main event walking into the ring, some high-level Muay Thai action. Pansak Wan Tawi, the 22-year-old standing at 167 centimeters, 70 bouts to his record, 45 wins, 20 losses, 5 draws. His last few bouts, lost to Isan Thai Sit Chef Buntam.
In the red corner ตั้งคำเดียวทรงเดชรถบ้าน
Okay, and here we go. Coming into the red corner, Pragai Pet, Songdet Rokban. Finding out the eminent air gym in Bangkok. He's 29 years old, 164 centimeters tall, 70 fights on his record, 57 wins, 11 losses, and 2 draws.
ท่านผู้ชมนะครับนี่คือ main event ของเราในวันนี้นะครับ Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event, a Muay Thai bout at 58 kilograms, scheduled for 3-minute rounds. คู่เอกของเราในวันนี้นะครับจะชกกันในรูปแบบมวยไทยพิกัด 58 กิโล 3 ยกละ 3 นาที นักมวยในมุมดำ the fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโล สูง 167weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 167 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย from Thailand this is พันศักดิ์ วาวันทวี แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง and his opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 58 กิโล สูง 164weighing in at 58 kilograms, standing 164 centimeters tall มาจากประเทศไทย also from Thailand this is ตั้งคำเดียวทรงเด็ดรถบ้าน and your referee 11 กฤษดาพลตื้อ
tail of the tape for this 58 kg Muay Thai match for Kai Pet. In the red corner, also known as Dang Kam Biao, formerly Kai Pet. A very well-known boxer on the stadium scene. Training, like you said, out of eminent air for quite some time.
Well, not many people know this about Pragaipa, or you might know, but he's actually only got one hand. He was born with a birth defect, and has the other hand. He can't really use it, but he's not let that disadvantage him. If anything, from what people tell me from training at Eminent Air Gym, he's very strong in the clinch, and he trains alongside some real household names from that gym, such as John Hod, Eminent Air, and Satampa, Eminent Air, both of them real established stadium fighters and champions as well in Thailand. Pragai Kapet, cut from the same cloth.
John Hod, a very, very accomplished boxer. He's well into his 30s and still banging it up at the stadiums.
Well, he's actually defending John Hod his Channel 7 115 pound super flyweight title tomorrow at Channel 7 against Rak Erawan on the main event. So it just goes to show age is just a number. And John Hod is a real crowd pleaser as well. Like you said, real good boxer, good at mixing things up. Pragaipa, a little bit similar too.
Yeah, we've seen older athletes perform very, very well. Of course, there's Nango Gayanghada, who's in his mid-30s. Also, Liam Harrison, around the same age. The two are battling for the one championship belt soon. Ongin Topic, a little older, recently took home a stadium belt. Janet Todd from America, training out Boxing Works in her, I believe it's early 30s or mid-30s. She'll be fighting for the interim Muay Thai belt over at One Championship soon. So again, totally agree with you, Ali. Age is just a number.
So these two, both our boxers, if this is your first time tuning into 5-round Muay Thai or traditional stadium Muay Thai, they're doing the Wai Crew or Ram Muay, which is where they pay their respects to their family, to their gym, to their trainers, to their fellow fighters, trying to give them a bit of luck, trying to bless the ring. And everybody has their own different dance, own different style of blessing the ring and showing off. Some very elaborate, some not, some very traditional.
Yeah, it's a good way for the boxers to warm up as well, get used to being in the ring. Sometimes the fans can tell just how skilled they are according to their Waikru Ramoy. Nam Sak Noi, one of the golden era greats, had a Ramoy that lasted about 15 minutes, I believe.
And that must be really annoying for your opponent as well.
Yeah, there's some psychological, things that go on with the Ramoy, with some athletes at least. Yusuf Bonaham, of course, stomping in the corner. Bukau Banchamek shooting the arrow at his opponent. John Wayne Parr pulls out a gun, if you will, shooting down his foe. You can see Prakai Pet looking over at his opponent, nodding with assurance. Just showing he's confident before this main event bout.
So a way to warm up and to intimidate your opponent in a way.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great to see some of the traditional elements of the sport. Muay Thai is steeped in tradition. You can see the athletes wearing the mong kongs, the traditional headdress, often having some significance to the athlete. Blessed at the temple. You can see the cornerman removing the mong kong with a prayer. Just again, a little bit of good luck, well wishes before the athletes go into battle.
like I said, Muay Thai definitely steeps in tradition. Sometimes the gym owners or the fighters make their own monkongs as well, go to the temple and make them themselves and get them blessed by a local monk. Okay, here we go, round one underway. Whoa!
And, a very fast start from the red corner.
Both these two in the orthodox stance.
Quick inside leg kick there from the red corner. Nice level change there from him as well. Cracking left kick there from Pansak. These athletes coming to us via Kia Pat promotion, Fairtex Fight promotion, having a partnership with the esteemed Kia Pat.
Kia Pet's been promoting at Lumpini and Channel 7 for a very long time now. Have a very good stable of fighters too. We had Starboy on the main event a couple of weeks ago as well, who got a points win over John Pop from Chihuahua.
Yeah, and Starboy, I believe, is in the Road to One tournament now.
Yes, he is.
Which I believe he fights the August 13th. So the first bouts on the 6th, the next bouts on the 13th. And you can see the experience coming out between these two. Both athletes just feeling each other out, testing their range, testing all of their weapons as well. Between the two, they have well over 100 fights, probably unofficially about 300.
Yeah, probably. Both of these two exchanging big body kicks at the start of this first round. Not wasting too much time to get familiar with each other.
And sometimes it can be hard for traditional 5-round fighters to get underway. These two doing a decent job, but the referee does want to see more action. They only have 3 rounds to win the judges' hearts. Big leaping punches there from the red corner.
Cracking left body kick though from Pansak.
Has a little bit of a height advantage. Oh, nice counter knee.
Pansak with a 3-centimeter height advantage over Pragai Pet. Haven't really seen Pansak fight too much, but he has, out of his last 3 fights, he's won 2 of them. Pragai Pet coming forward with some good punches. Another big right hand from Pragai Pet.
They're just missing the mark slightly. I think it's some of that height disadvantage. Beautiful left knee, or right knee rather, from Pansak.
Pansak was very accurate with that right knee earlier on in the round. Maybe that's going to be his go-to counter in this fight and end of round number 1.
End of round 1.
A very nice opening round between these two high-level athletes.
Back and forth really between the two. Both of them have got very, very strong, no surprise, very strong body kicks. I did really like Pansak's counter with that right knee.
Yep.
Both of them, again, very good boxing skills too. They've both been very accurate with it. Pragai Pet started off with a jumping teep in the beginning of the round 2, quite unorthodox. Probably just trying to adapt to fighting 3 rounds. I mean, Muay Thai traditionally it's just 5 rounds, and the first 2 rounds are a real warm-up to sort of just take your time, find your timing, more so to please the gamblers and let the odds change and the bets come in. And then they start to warm up from round 3, but they can't do that today. They've got to go from round 1. Okay, let's see what round number 2 has installed for us.
Just 1 minute breaks between rounds as well.
Again, a lot it doesn't sound like much, but it is quite a bit for the Thai fighters to adjust to. I mean, three 3-minute rounds. They're used to fighting 3-minute rounds, but just 1 minute break. They're normally used to 2-minute breaks.
Round 2.
And usually there's more recovery time between rounds as well. Nice distance management from Pansak.
Pragai Pet trying to pull off a sweep. Good swing knee from Pragai Pet. Pansak with the strong knees up the middle here.
Yeah, but great knees, I would say, from Prakai Pet to the side. Usually you don't see a lot of power in the knees to the side.
Good overhand right there from Prakai Pet, and straight back into the clinch they go.
Prakai Pet stalling there. They still have the best of position. Pansak lighting him up here.
Good counter there from Pansak.
Beautiful walking knee there from Pansak. Great knees in the clinch. Oh, Prakai Pet.
Prakai Pet had a really good look in the clinch there, and he wasted no time taking it to his advantage with the sweep and then following on with a body kick.
Some beautiful Muay Thai techniques from both athletes.
Good right kick there from Prakai Pet, sort of warming up now in this second round. Good one-time sweep there from Prakai Pet as well.
And standing over him.
Teep from Pansak. Pansak with a good left body kick as well.
Prakai Pet walking through it.
There's that counter right knee we saw him from the first round, and again, Pansak with stabbing right knees, but Prakai Pet coming back with some of his own.
Prakai Pet really trying to lock in on Pansak. We're hitting the halfway mark in our main event now. Ooh, nice right knee again from Pansak.
Good look in the clinch here from Pansak. Good right knee to finish that exchange too. Wow, this is neck and neck. These two are really giving it in this second round. Real.
Nice push kicks there from Pansak. And just controlling the distance very well here. Ooh, flipping back elbow.
Oh, looked like he landed funny there. That was a bit of an awkward takedown there from Pansak. Prakai Pet trying to pull off the spinning back elbow, but took by Pansak. These two trying to drop it for good clinch position.
Last 30 seconds here of the second round.
Another well-timed sweep there from Pansak.
Very, very entertaining bout. Ooh, cracking left kick.
Hey, good kick rallies here from both fighters. And Prakai Pet trying to pull off another cheeky sweep. Both these two trying to fight for top position in the clinch. Another big stabbing knee from Pansak. There you have it, end of round number two. Well, both fighters really up the tempo in the second round. I've got to tell you, I think Pansak, on my unofficial scorecard, finished a lot stronger. But Prakai Pet did have his moments.
Yeah, effective sweeps at times from Prakai Pet, but it just seems like Pansak is a little bit bigger than him. Prakai Pet having difficulties with that power difference, size difference as well.
Just also, I just think the countering from Pansak has been on point this morning. He landed earlier on, as soon as he caught Prakai Pet's kick, landed it a couple of times in round number one. He'll just return back with a right knee, and that's kind of probably catching Prakai Pet off guard, because you kind of expect to get swept or get a kick returned, like he did here. Here we go. Let's see what round number three has in store for us. Our third and final round of our main event coming up.
A great show as always here at Lumpini, the Fairtex Fight Promotion show every Saturday from 10 to 12. You can watch it on Channel 7 HD, also streaming on YouTube with English commentary. Fairtex Fight Promotion YouTube. Myself, Matt Lucas, commentating with one of the best-looking men from the UK, Ali McOney.
You're not too bad looking yourself too, Matt.
Face fit for radio.
Okay, here we go. Round number three underway. Prakai Pet looking over to the crowd and geeing himself up a bit, trying to get a few cheers before the start round number three. Big right kick from Prakai Pet coming forward into the clinch.
Pansak very, very smart though, getting that low lock and just stalling the action, giving Prakai Pet difficulties in coming in.
Stabbing knees from Prakai Pet. Elbow attempt there from Prakai Pet as well. Another short elbow in the clinch too. Locking the clinch from Pansak to end that clinch exchange.
Prakai Pet, much more animated. I think he feels he's down on the scorecards here.
So if so, Pansak is edging it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think he had a very strong second round. It's looking good in the third.
And also, his teams have been so good throughout the fight. Prakai had no answer for them. He hasn't been able to catch them.
Ragdolled there.
He just effortlessly took him down and threw him to the canvas.
Great distance control from Pansak.
Prakai having a bit of a tough time in this third round and chasing the fight pretty much coming forward. Real determination to try and put this fight back into his favour.
Yeah. Ooh, big elbow attempt there from Prakai Pet.
There you go, Pansak just using that low look in the clinch just to buy time and just protect his lead. Sort of stall the fight a bit. Well-timed tip again from Pansak trying to sweep Prakai Pet. Look in the clinch here from Pansak. Hopefully soon doesn't have enough time to get off of the knee. Prakai Pet still coming forward, trying to switch stances. Spinning back kick attempt from Prakai Pet, but missing the mark. Good knee there from Prakai Pet.
Last 30 seconds here. Can Prakai Pet pull something out of his hat here?
Well, he's going to need to. Looks like Pansak is almost coasting. He's making it harder for him by going on the back foot. Pansak really needs to do is just protect his lead. Good right kick from Pansak. Prakai Pet coming up with the left body kick of his own.
And you can see Pansak looking up at the clock. He's trying to control the time here. Keep control of his win. There's that body lock again. Each time he grabs it, it's killing the clock by 3 or 4 seconds, and there's the final bell.
And that just shows experience from Pansak, just knowing what he needs to do, all the cheeky little moves to try and like buy time and just see out the round so that he could coast to get a decision. I thought Pansak got that there.
Yeah, we'll go to the judges, but definitely agree with you. And you see that sort of clock control in other sports as well. Basketball, football, definitely in boxing. It's not something talked about as much in Muay Thai, but it is a tactic and technique that smart, experienced athletes use. So some of the replays, there's that body lock and nice throw.
Yeah, the Thais don't really like the low body lock too much. Okay, over to Mark Abbott for the official
ผู้ชม
decision.
ครับคู่เอกของเราครบทั้ง 3 ยกนะครับ มาดูกันที่คะแนนดีกว่า Our main event has gone all 3 rounds. Let's go to the judges' scorecards. 28-29, 28-29, and 28-29. 28-29, 28-29, และ 28-29 for your winner. In the black corner, Pansak Wawanhawi. ผู้ชมนะครับถึงจะจบคู่เอกนะครับอย่าไปไหนครับเรายังเหลืออยู่1คู่นะครับจะเป็นมวย MMA. Our main event is over, but we have one more fight left, an MMA bout. See you after the break.
Fairtex Fight มวยมันพัน Extreme วยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมสนับสนุนโดยโสมโอทีดีเพราะมีซิงค์แอลคาเนทีนและโสมสกัดขวดใหญ่แค่10 บาท
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fairtex Fight มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีมจบไปแล้วครับ6 คู่ คู่สุดท้ายในวันนี้จะเป็นมวย MMA รุ่น Catchweight. The last bout of the day will be an MMA bout at catchweight 69 kilograms. Let's bring out the fighter in the black corner, Behnam Monjezi.
And here we go into our final bout of the morning. Behnam Monjezi from Iran coming into the ring, the 29-year-old standing at 170 centimeters. A record of 9 bouts, 7 wins, 2 losses. An experienced wrestler, also training out of the Fairtex Training Center. His cornerman Mark Abalado, a one championship athlete. So Behnam making his debut here at Fairtex. He's been out of the ring and out of the cage for some time. Of course, the COVID-19 pandemic impacting a lot of athletes.
And in the red corner, Brad Borpa.
And here we go, our Thai athlete in the red corner, Brat Burapa, training out of the Elite Fight Club gym in Bangkok, in the center of Bangkok near Onnut. He is 30 years of age. He's 173 centimeters tall. He's had 6 fights, 3 wins and 3 losses. In his last bout, he fought on 1 championship in Thailand, and he lost by KO to Brogan Stewart. And Brat's teammate earlier on, Reza Abbasi, was able to, the Iranian, he was able to pull off a first round submission with armbar. So let's see if Brat can follow in his footsteps and pull off another first round stoppage today. Been really spoiled today. The last 2 fights we've had, they've gone to points, and but the ones before them we've had early stoppages. So let's see if we get more of the same of that in this MMA, our last MMA bout today. So here we go, Brat just entering the ring now. And we'll turn it back over to Mr. Mark Abbott.
ท่านผู้ชมนะครับคู่สุดท้ายจะชกกันในรูปแบบมวย MMA รุ่น Catchweight. The last bout of the day will be an MMA bout at Catchweight. 3 ยก ยกละ 5 นาที 3 5-minute rounds. นักมวยในมุมดำ The fighter in the black corner น้ำหนัก 69 กิโลสูง 170. Weighing in at 69 kilograms, standing 170 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศอิหร่าน From Iran, this is Behnam Monjezi. แล้วคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดง His opponent fighting in the red corner น้ำหนัก 66 กิโลสูง 173. Weighing in at 66 kilograms, standing 173 centimeters tall. มาจากประเทศไทย From Thailand, this is Prat Burpa. And your referee, Tommy Hayden.
The tail of the tape. Thailand versus Iran. Prat Burpa versus Behnam Monjezi. So actually cornered against Brock. Won championship. He's definitely a well-rounded athlete. Solid striking. I believe he lost actually to submission to Brogan.
ยกที่ 1 round 1.
It was about 2 years ago though, so some time.
This fight today, our last MMA bout, is at catchweight. Bit of controversy at the weigh-ins yesterday. Brat weighing in at 66 kilos, and then Behnam weighing in a little bit heavier at 69, but Brat just saying, hey, I don't care, let's fight if you can't lose any more weight.
Yeah, the Thai athlete's always game to fight. Behnam has come down in a considerable amount of weight lately. Oh, beautiful body kick there from Brock.
But Bennett meets it, and he's got Brat's back right now.
That's not good. Oh, great reversal there from Brock. Nice knees from him as well.
But that was a very good recovery there from Brat. I thought it was game over for him right there.
Yeah, you see when the Thai athletes are able to keep standing and stuff the takedowns, they tend to do well. We'll see how things progress. So each round 5 minutes. So a lot of time to see things develop. Ooh, hard shots coming in from Benham. Slammed to the ground.
That was a big double leg takedown from Benham, and he's got Brat's back again. And this isn't a good position for Brat. He doesn't want to be here. He needs to transition. He needs to roll away.
He's almost got half guard on the back.
He's pretty much got full guard right now.
Yeah, and you can see Brock defending his head.
Benham taking his time here, trying to soften Brat up with some punches to the body and to the head.
Yeah, pushing out those hands so he can get the shots to the head. Also sink in the rear naked choke.
And that's it.
And
That's it. Another
there's
round
the tap.
Win there. Wow, the Iranians have really come to fight today. 5 fighters from Iran and 4 wins as well. All of them have been stoppages, 2 knockouts and 2 submissions. Wow, that was very quick.
Yeah, and a smile on the face of Brock. You know, a tough loss for him. He did very, very well stuffing that first takedown. But the wrestling of Benham just...
It was just too much. I mean, he went almost... Brat pretty much went airborne earlier on.
Yeah.
Before that submission started.
Oh, nice knee to the head.
This exchange here where he just went for the takedown here and Brat just went airborne.
I think it was that knee to the head that sort of disoriented Brock. Then the Thai athlete able to easily get the back, sink in that rear naked choke.
Ladies and gentlemen, in our final fight, we have a winner in round number 1 via rear naked choke. In the black corner, Benham Monjezi. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have time for. 7 amazing fights. Don't forget to tune in next week. Channel 7 HD every Saturday 10 a.m. until midday เราหมดเวลาแล้วนะครับครบทั้ง7คู่นะครับอย่าลืมครับสัปดาห์หน้าทุกสัปดาห์ทุกวันเสาร์นะครับตั้งแต่ 10 โมงเช้าถึงเที่ยงวันนะครับทางช่อง7 HD Also we would like to thank our sponsors ช่อง7 HD tero Entertainment Fairtex สนามมวยลุมพินียุทธสปอร์ตเกียร์เครื่องดื่มโสมโอทียาน้ำสมุนไพรผสมเขากวางอ่อนตราทวิน Ladies and gentlemen, from me, Mark Abbott, the team here at Fairtex, Channel 7 and Lumpini, I'll see you next week. สวัสดีครับ
Some of the replays are opening bout of the day. Mongkong Pet Palapodi versus Ehsan from Iran. You can see Pet Mongkong just timing the Iranian athlete. That traditional southpaw draw, stepping back, baiting the Iranian in.
And in this fight, it was more quality instead of quantity, really. He just... Pet Mongkong just took his time. There you go, got it eventually.
Yeah, and Pet Mongkong definitely gets the attack eventually as well. This first round starting off a little slow. Ehsan definitely tentative. Soaking up some of these early blows from Pet Mongkong. We see just Pet Mongkong clocking Ehsan here. Ehsan rather. There's that traditional lead hand fighting high kick coming in from Pet Moncon.
Esan, I mean, we was tried to be very aggressive in this round, kept on pushing the pace.
Complaining about a low blow there. Today's show, of course, brought to you by Channel 7 HD and Tero Entertainment, our official partners. Myself, Matt Lucas, on the mic with Ali McOney. Definitely stay tuned in for next week's action-packed card. And we have the Road to One show coming up on August 6th and the 13th as well. The tournament for a $100,000 contract to one championship. A lot of sticky rice on the line. Nice cross there from Pet Moncon.
And this was it. Pet Moncon, like you said, just kept on edging back, and just got Esan to walk into his attacks. This is what we needed to see Esan do, a bit more of low kick and punch, just to disrupt Pet Moncon's ribbon.
Here we go into the replays. That first round. Nice attacks from Pet Moncon. Really sealed the pacing of the fight. There's our DJ Sanook, always bringing life to the party.
Okay, in round two coming up. Saw Esan here, who was very much more came alive and tried to push the pace of the fight.
Well, there you go. There's the first knockdown. Esan very tough, getting back to his feet. He didn't look too bad after that first knockdown. You can see.
I think in the first round he ate a shot similar to that, a big left hand, and it rocked his head right back, and I was surprised that he still stayed on his feet.
You can see Pet Moncon going in for the kill here. I believe this next one is a head kick. Bang!
There you go, yeah.
My crystal ball. Or it might be, you know, the replays.
Might be your spidey senses.
Yeah, my spidey senses. And the spidey senses of Esan definitely tingling. He knows he's in trouble here.
Yeah, Esan was on borrowed time right here.
The clock ticking down on him, and boom.
There you go, last high kick, and that was it. Referee seen enough. You can't carry on if you get 3 knockdowns in a round, and same thing if it's 5 in a fight. So referee doing a good job there to protect Esan and stop him from taking any more further damage.
There's that knockdown with the beautiful cross. Bang, right on the button. So thank you so much for tuning in. We will be back next week with Fairtex Fight Promotion 10 to 12.
มวยมันพันเอ็กซ์ตรีม